The Bolshoi, a punk, gothic, or new wave band, find out the dark truth. Imagine a sound so atmospheric, so dark, it's practically a world all on its own. That's the Bolshoi. But how do you define this British band that has become a cult legend among post-punk and gothic rock fans? Let's dive into the Bolshoi's haunting soundscape and see what genre truly owns their soul. First up, we've got the album Friends from 1986, a piece that puts the Bolshoi firmly on the gothic rock map. Songs like Away and Books on the Bonfire brought heavy themes and introspective lyrics, resonating with the post-punk crowd. The melodies are both eerie and deeply moving, as if the Cure and Joy division held a candlelit seance and invited the Bolshoi to join. Away, especially, hit the US airwaves like a ghostly chant, and it left a lasting mark in the underground scene. But here's the twist. Just a year later, in 1987, the Bolshoi released Lindy's Party, taking a detour into a more accessible sound with elements of pop and new wave. Tracks like Please and TV Man introduced a lighter tone, pulling the band momentarily away from the shadows and into a new wave twilight. Still, the core of their music held on to its melancholic roots, keeping a foot in the dark even as they explored brighter beats. The Bolshoi's lyrics, now that's where things get interesting. Trevor Tanner's songwriting speaks to society's misfits, weaving tales of life's fringes with themes of boredom, inadequacy, and violence. Sunday Morning from Friends dives into these shadowy tales, feeling like a precursor to The Cure's Disintegration. It's a song for those who watch the world from the sidelines, and maybe, just maybe, prefer it that way. And then, almost as quickly as they arrived, they vanished. Disbanding in the late 80s, the Bolshoi left fans wanting more, with an unfinished album, Country Life, finally seeing the light of day in 2024. Yet the band's legacy didn't disappear. Years later, with re-releases and digital platforms, new generations discovered their brooding rhythms, cementing the Bolshoi as an essential, though often underrated, part of the 80s alternative landscape. So are they punk, gothic, or new wave? Maybe all three, or maybe none. But one thing's for sure. The Bolshoi crafted a sound that's as shadowy and complex as the genres they flirted with, leaving a darkly entertaining mystery in their wake.